if you don't watch this video, your first project is going to be a total failure. Now, this is a guarantee because I've made the mistakes already. When I started my poultry business in 2016, I had nobody to show me most of the key things that I needed to know that will make me a profitable farmer. There are many people who are into agriculture that are not profitable. So there's a difference between being a farmer and being a profitable farmer. And you can only be a profitable farmer if you are a businessman. And there are secrets to becoming a businessman as a farmer. Because if you check, there are so many farmers that are not well to do. Now, when I mean well to do, they don't have basic needs. They can't afford their basic need. And they depend on maybe government support or some of their relatives to give them money. They keep recycling poverty over and over and over. But in this video, I want to help you. Now, the truth of the matter is that most of the people that invest in poultry business are well-to-do people. They already have money. Maybe they have experienced success in other sectors, being it politics, being it other business in other industry. They have made a lot of money. They are just looking at, okay, let me diversify into agriculture. Agriculture was what they loved from day one. Before they went to become a medical doctor, before they went to become a police officer, an army general, a major, before they went to become any field, they love agriculture first. And most times they're looking at, okay, when it's time for me to retire, I will go back to my first love, which is agriculture. And because you have acquired knowledge as a medical doctor, you have become a consultant, you have been practicing for the past 35 years, does not mean you will come into agriculture and be profitable. This is where many people make mistakes. They just see that, okay, I've been a good business person. I've been working in oil and gas. I know how to manage people. So if I come into poultry, I will also make money. Now, the truth of the matter is that you will not make money not because the birds are not profitable or not because the government is bad. You just have to understand the 5 things that I'm going to share with you in this video. So if you're new here, all you have to do for me is to subscribe to this channel and also like this video, then watch the video to the end so you don't skip any of the secrets that I'm about to reveal to you. 5 secrets that will make you to become a profitable farmer. And this also double as 5 secrets that will make you to become poorer than where you were before you invested in agriculture. So why most people don't make profit? 5 reasons. The first reason is they are beginners with gross knowledge. So we all started as beginners. I started in 2016 as a complete beginner. All I learned, all the number of years I was learning how to feed birds, how to give them the right feed, which is good. So you who is coming, most likely you have never done that kind of business before. You just have it in your mind that, okay, I want to invest in poultry business. Poultry business is profitable. That is all you have in your head. So you're coming with gross knowledge. Remember, you are not an idiot because you are successful in one business that you have been doing for many years. But when it comes to agriculture, you just have gross knowledge. Okay, this one is called broilers. This one is called layers. If I keep it, I will sell within 4 weeks, within 8 weeks, and I will make money. They have what is called chicken feed. This is gross knowledge. You don't have a cooked knowledge yet. So the best thing you will need to do is to study. I always tell people, the first thing you need to do is to study. Maybe you attach yourself to someone who has a farm to learn. Or maybe you send your staff on training. See, we don't do this in Africa. And most times, many of our projects fail because we are always quick to be looking at how can I make profit without empowering the people that are going to manage that project. And sadly, it even happens in our leadership. We have bad leaders because those people don't go through training. They don't have mentors. They are not looking up to anybody that has sense. Their mentors are also wicked and cheap and useless leaders as they are. So these are their mentors. So you don't expect someone who have a mentor that is a scammer or a fraudster, and that person will be a good person. So when you want to invest in agriculture, take time to study. Your staff, send them on training. We have other training schools we have within Nigeria now. It could be maybe not even a big school, but a small poultry farm where you can say, okay, go and stay here for 3 months to learn. We have other people that does training, online training, physical training. You send your staff there to go and learn. Let them get refined knowledge. But if you don't have it, you will not make profit. Now, the second secret that you need to know before you make money in poultry business is that, or let me put it this way. One of the reasons why many people don't make profit in poultry business is because they want to eliminate middlemen. So before they invest in the business, they can go to the market to do their market research. So when they got there, they discovered that one bird was selling for, say, 15,000. So, but they now see that someone who has a fan is selling those birds for 10,000. So they immediately start feeling the middleman is cheating us. They are extorting money from us. We are the one doing all the labor. They just pick it today and they are making all the profit. So if I'm investing in my poultry farm, I'll be selling directly to final consumers. You will never make profit that way. There is so much energy, or let me say intelligence, that you need for you to eliminate middlemen out. And you as a beginner, you cannot. Me, who has been into this business for more than 12 years, I don't even look at, let me eliminate middlemen. They are there for me. They are my benefit. I love why they are there. I do middlemen for many other commodities. And I know when it comes to poultry, when I keep my best, I don't start looking for how I will be selling one bird, two bird. No, I prefer middlemen who come and offtake these things in large quantity. A middleman can come and move 1,000 birds, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. They now have a chain of consumers, maybe restaurants, hotels, that they can drop 20, 10. You can't keep 5,000 birds and be selling 10 pieces, 20 pieces. You will never make profit. At the end of the day, you'll be cheated. So many people don't make profit in poultry business because they are always looking at, I don't want to have middlemen to come and offtake from me and go and make profit. They are extorting me. No, if they are extorting you, it's because you don't have knowledge. It's because you don't know how this business work. When you know how poultry business work, nobody will extort you. You make your profit. So I have my profit margin when I'm doing my poultry. I normally target 30% profit. So if I'm keeping my bird today, the cost of feeding and how much I will sell, I'm targeting that on average I should make nothing less than 30% return on investment. That is my goal. It's very small, but I always hit it. And most times I hit 50%. Many times I hit 100% return on investment with the middlemen, because they are the one. Like now I have women. When we stock birds, what we normally do is that I'll speak to them. Okay, madam, we have 4,000 birds. They are 4 weeks today. They will tell you, okay, on the 5th week, we are coming to pack 500, or we are coming to pack all. So those women, then they buy from us and they resell in market. They slaughter and sell in market. So what we normally do is that when they come to our farm, they can come with their colleagues. So maybe they come 5 of them at once in day one. They can pack your 5,000 birds and pay your money cash. You will not be waiting and be selling one bird. If you try that, you will not make profit. And you, for example, now, let's assume you want to now go and set up a meat shop, or set a place where you dress your bird, froze them and sell. Now remember, you have started 2 businesses now. A frozen meat shop is a different business that requires different capital, different intelligence, have its own challenges. So you who is a beginner that is coming, and because you don't want someone to eat up your money, you go and also open a shop and be stocking your birds, you will struggle with that business. I'm not saying it's bad. I have some farmers who also own meat shop. I also own a meat shop, though I've shut it down because when I did my check, it was not that profitable for me. Not that profit was not there, but the volume of energy and resources I was putting in, the return was not worth it. I have to shut it down and allow the middlemen to come and offtake my birds. I calculate my profit. I know the size they want. I know how many kg they prefer. I feed my birds. When they hit that, I sell to them. So if you're coming in, don't be looking at, I don't need middlemen, I want to be making the profit. You can't do it. Now the third thing that many beginners do that compare them not to make profit is that they don't know how to minimize cost of production. This is another secret, because feeding birds is very simple, but feeding them at the right proportion is very difficult. Some of us who have been into this business for a long time, so we use our head. Okay, if I'm stocking 100 birds, I need 25 bags of 25 kg feed starter to feed those birds for at least 6 weeks. And then from day one, I'll start calculating that this my bird, by the time it's 6 weeks, this is how much it should cost. All things being equal, if you don't have any disease attack on the farm. I know the mass. So if you're coming in and you don't know how to minimize your cost of production, now birds are very funny. If let's say you stock 5,000 birds and you decide to give them 100 bags in a day, believe me, they will finish it. That is they can't tell you, we are tired of eating. When they are tired, when they have ate and their stomach is about to burst, they will sleep. They will settle down and be eating that food. So they will eat all your feed. They don't care that you gave them 100 bags or 200 bags. They will consume all the 200 bags. Now, what will now be the benefit for you? Zero, because they needed to eat that feed, allow it to convert, then give them what they need in the body. Now, this thing is applicable to piggery. So, in a pig, normally a pig is supposed to eat an average of 4 kg per day. Average 4 kg per day, or let me say highest. So 2 kg per day is okay, depending on the weight size of the pig, but 2 kg is okay. Now coming to birds, they also have the minimum number of kg they're supposed to eat per day. Many farmers don't know this. Many farmers don't know, and you as a beginner, I know you have no idea. Your own is that I want my birds to be big, so you give them plenty feed, thinking the more they eat, the bigger they grow. It's not like that in practice. There's a minimum requirement they're supposed to eat, or let me say maximum they're supposed to eat per day. So when you hit that maximum and you extend, you're wasting your feed. So as a beginner farmer, if you want to make profit from poultry business, you need to know the right quantity of feed your 100 birds, your 1,000 birds, your 5,000 birds need for them to be able to give you what you need. Is garbage in, garbage out, mostly. Because so if I'm targeting 3 kg weight in 8 weeks, I know the kind of feed I'm supposed to give that bird. So I will give the right quantity. Anything aside of that, you're wasting money. Now the fourth reason why many beginners don't make profit in poultry business is they lack cash flow. Now, poultry business is capital intensive. Someone who is doing 5,000 birds or someone who is doing 1,000 birds need enough liquid cash for him to be able to run the business. Now, let's assume you're even doing layers. If you're doing layers production, it means you need to feed your birds for sometimes 18 to 19 weeks before they will start producing money for you. I've had cases where many people call me and say, Denison, come and help me and sell my layers. I'll ask them what happened. They say, I don't have money to feed them again. I've been feeding them for the past 4 months. My money has finished. Why? Before those birds will start giving you daily cash flow, you need to feed them a lot. There is so much that you need to put in. There are some days you wake up, they will be sick. They won't call you on phone to tell you that we are going to be sick so day, so prepare money for us. And most of their sickness, they need urgent attention. Urgent. Because if you're a beginner, you will not even be able to detect, okay, this my bird is feeling sick. For someone like me who have done it for many years, I can easily detect if my birds are sick. I can look at my bird and know that, okay, this one is not feeding well. When birds are not feeding well, what is a likely challenge they are going through. I will address it that very moment. I will not wait until they start dying when I don't have money. I can go ahead and check. We gave them 100 liters of water today and they didn't finish the water. Something is wrong. Okay, we gave them 1 bag of chicken feed and they couldn't finish 25 kg. Something is wrong. If they finish more than what they suppose, I'm happy that okay, they are strong. So these are some of the things that you don't know, and this thing requires cash flow. So let's assume I noticed, I said okay, this thing they are dropping greenish poo. Now this greenish poo means Newcastle. Okay, what can I do to treat Newcastle? I need 100,000 and I don't have 100,000. Those birds will die. They will not wait for you to go and start looking for money. And that is the reason why I always tell people that if you want to invest in any agricultural business, always have double of the capital that you need. So if you do your check and you see that okay, the 5,000 birds I want to rear, the 5,000 layers or broilers, I will need 20 million naira as startup capital. It means I'm advising you to raise 40 million, then keep the 20 million as a reserve. Be using the remaining 20 million to run the farm. When you have challenges, you can run to that money and solve it quick. You don't have to waste time. You don't have to delay. Now the fifth secret why many beginner poultry farmers don't make money from this business is because they lack skilled manpower and management. They lack skilled manpower and management. Most likely as beginner poultry farmers, they will employ people who have never done the business before. And some of the reasons is because it's capital intensive for you to get an expert. So let's say you want to employ me now to come and manage your farm. If I give you the charge, you will not be able to pay, because you'll be checking how much will I sell the best. Why should I be paying this guy 100,000 or 200,000? I've managed a poultry farm for someone. It was a very massive project, but this man was paying these guys 20,000 per month. As at that time, I told that based on my observation, and because I stay on the farm with these guys and I see the volume of labor they are doing and the cost of feeding, and this money is too small. Can we increase it to 30,000 naira? She was shouting, there is no job in Nigeria. If they don't want to work, they should go. 30,000 is very big. Graduate are looking. I say no, it's not about graduate that are looking for 30,000. Most of the graduate will not do this farm business. Minus that, where we are sleeping, the farm was in the forest. You know the farm cannot be inside the city now. We are risking our life to sleep in this place, and you're paying us 20,000, and you think 20,000 is big. It's simply because you don't love your project. Now the funny thing is, the money you invested in putting those birds is millions. The structure you built, so many other things that you did. So many beginner farmers don't pay attention to staff. They don't invest money in getting skilled people. When they bring in unskilled people, they pay them peanuts and they can't give you quality output. The more skilled your workers are, the most likely you make profit from that business. So if you get people who don't have any knowledge to come and be managing the business for you, it therefore means you hate the capital that you have. And at the end of the day, you drop that project, you conclude that people are wicked, they chop my farm. No, you were the one that made a mistake from day one. You employ people who were not knowledgeable. So don't make that mistake if you want to be a profitable farmer. Now this cut across even cash crops, vegetable farming is the same thing, but it's more pronounced in poultry and also fish. So you stock fish worth 5 million or 100 million. Now your staff, they have never seen fish before. They are coming to learn fish business on your farm, and why you employ them is because you can pay them 30,000 naira. You don't want to pay someone 100,000 or 70,000 to manage the project for you. That project must fail. No matter how successful you are in other businesses, when you come to agriculture, get skilled workers. Get skilled workers. Just like I say, 5 reasons why many poultry farmers don't make profit. Number 1, I say they have gross knowledge as beginners, which is okay, and the only way to cure that is to go for training. Now the second one is they try to eliminate middlemen. They are looking at this middleman is the one eating our money. Let's take him away so we can make profit. And at the end of the day, it's loss that they make. Now the third thing is that they don't know how to minimize the cost of production. So they just keep feeding the birds. They just keep investing so much money in things that are not necessary. At the end of the day, they don't make profit. Now the fourth thing is that they lack cash flow. Many poultry farmers don't have the cash flow. Now it's not just about you having enough cash flow, but cash flow is very important, is useful for you as a poultry farmer. Now the fifth reason why many beginner poultry farmers don't make profit is that they lack skilled workers, or they purposely decide to employ people who are not skilled. Don't make that mistake if you want to make money in poultry business. So thank you for watching this video. If you have gotten value, like the video, share and subscribe to my channel. I remain Denison, your billionaire farmer.